Hey, what's good, people? This is Holy Warrior Yancey. I gotta admit, you know, went to Bible study today, and God was really tugging at my heart. Also, the past couple weeks, God has really been tugging on my heart about true forgiveness and true mercy. I'm talking about forgiveness that totally lets someone who does you wrong go. You totally let it go. You totally forgive. Have you ever done something in your life that you were truly, truly, truly sorry for? And, it may have happened years ago. But when it comes to the people that you offended, it's like they not gonna let go of something that you've done a long time ago. To them, it's still fresh. To them, you're still that vile person. If you ever been there, you'll realize that forgiveness is king. Seriously. Forgiveness. Forgiving somebody like you want God to forgive you. I'll never forget, this was Easter 2001. I left church early. I was caught up in this relationship with this girl at the time. I mostly grew up in the church. My late teens, I was heavy in the church, heavy serving, and I was 20 at the time. God blessed me. I had a car. I was coming out my shell, started to date a little bit, and I got distracted. I mean, God was my everything. But when I got up into this relationship with this young lady, I was big time distracted. And I remember just leaving church early on Easter Sunday to go be with her. Also, several times during that year, I skipped Bible study to go spend time with her. Needless to say, the relationship ain't work out. Um, it was actually a real terrible relationship. And I felt so horrible of being caught up. But God forgave me. Even though I put God on the back burner, especially after all he's done for me, he forgave me. And from there, he blessed me to get back into ministry, which, when I was caught up, I kind of had to sit down for ministry, several months after that, because I wasn't operating right. But God healed and restored my land. He blessed me. He gave me revelations. He spoke to me. He used me. God was still good. He totally forgave me. We have to forgive like we want to be forgiven. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. This was Christ's instruction to us on how to pray. Forgiveness is truly king. And it even convicted me about the subject of giving the panhandlers. You know, some of these guys, they are well able to work, you know. Some of these guys use this money to get high with. Some of these guys do some pretty wrong things with the money. But even still, I remember times in my life where I was unworthy of things and God blessed me anyway. I remember times in my life where I spent money foolishly and God still made a way for me to either catch the bus or get bus fare or get something to eat when I did foolish things with my money. I recall, in my late teens, early 20s, spending money on game systems and video games and going out to movies, having fun, just being irresponsible with my money. But yet God was merciful. He always put somebody in my life that I can borrow something from. Mom, let me get $40 for my next paycheck. Or, go to a friend, won't you use your card, order me something to eat. I'll get you when I get paid next time. I'm convicted. Regardless of what those guys are doing with the money. Me personally, I'm just going to give. I'm just going to show love and I'm going to give. Just think about Jesus and Judas. He had to know that Judas would betray him. But yet, he kept Judas around for 3 years, teaching him, loving him, regardless of him knowing that he was going to betray him. That's how we got to love people. Even the ones that do us dirty, we got to show them love. When they're down and out, we got to help them. I'm not saying let them take advantage of you. I'm saying when they're down and out, we got to look out for them. Just something to think about, people. Much love. This is Holy Word Yancey. Have a good night.